Hey guys, Lindsay here, and I am so excited to be back on YouTube. So, as some of you may have noticed, I haven't been uploading at all in a very long time, and that's because I broke my 5th metatarsal. I just landed on my foot wrong. Casual. I am back now, and I'm going to be uploading regular videos weekly for you guys, which I am super pumped about. So, today's video, as you've already seen in the title, I'm cutting open some pointe shoes. That's right, I am cutting a pointe shoe in half. Cutting it in like that way. I'm cutting a pointe shoe in half to see what is inside, and I know this is going to be painful for a lot of you dancers to watch. Trust me, it is going to be painful for me too. Just know that I am doing this for the sake of the understanding of one of the most fundamental things I think a person could think of when thinking about ballerinas. Let's get started. Here we are. The shoe was cut in half. Pretty cool. And if it is any consolation to those of you who have found this video painful to watch, these shoes were never going to get worn again anyway, because I got these shoes way back in 2015 and they were a bad fit for me. Not that they're bad shoes at all, but they were just a really bad fit for me. They were not the right size and they were a bad shape for my feet, and they made my Achilles hurt, and the box was too tapered. There was no way I was ever going to wear these ever again. I wasn't going to practice in them. I wasn't going to do pictures with them on. So I decided, might as well just give them another use. I might as well make them YouTube famous, am I right? Basically, here's what a pointe shoe looks like on the inside. Lifted up the lining. The lining's sole purpose is to just make it more comfortable in the shoe. This doesn't really have anything to do with the shoe's functionality, but what's underneath the shank, this reddish piece of cardboard, has many layers, and that is what allows you to stand up on your toes. It provides the support to the back of your foot, and when you need new shoes, it's usually because your shoe bends too far this way and it's dead. This is the shank right here. Has layer upon layer of cardboard. I've just pulled it in half so you can kind of have an idea. Some of the layers are different colors, and I'm not sure what that signifies. It might not signify anything. And this doesn't feel like the normal cardboard. This feels like wood. It feels like very bendy wood. And as you can see, that shiny bit right there, that's some glue that was used to attach the layers. There's the lining that goes on top. Here's the box. The box is made up of different material. Almost looks like the sole of the shoe right here. It looks like it goes up and then carries on over. But if you look closely, that's actually not what's happening. What's happening is the sole ends right here. The sole is very thin, and then you can kind of see the little color change that happens where there's a little bit of a lighter color and a different material that's carried up and around and up along the vamp. Now if I lift the satin back a little bit, that is burlap and glue that makes up the box. When I say burlap and glue, that is what is making up the box of your shoe. It's layer upon layer of this material attached to each other with glue. It's a lot like paper mache almost. So this is what protects your toes and holds the front of your foot up when you're on pointe and doesn't let you go too far forward. Say this was the front of the shoe. It doesn't allow your foot to arch this far forward. It keeps you nice and up like this. But over the burlap and glue of the box, there is cloth. Now this cloth provides a lining underneath the satin. So that white cloth lining provides a smooth base, I believe, for the satin to sit on top of. The sole is not attached to the shank by much more than just some glue. However, the burlap and glue is strongly attached to the shank. So the sole's not very strongly attached to the shank, but the burlap and glue are. And if I put that back together, the sole just fits right over there. The satin goes over the tip. There we are. And the sole of the shoe, unlike the shank, is made out of leather, not cardboard. And it is very flexible leather, but it is still very tough because you don't want to slip. And it is just sewn onto the satin. The satin is attached to this cloth. The cloth is attached to burlap and glue. That is attached to the cardboard of the shank. The shank is attached to the suede lining. And the suede lining goes all around the inside of the shoe. And there you go, the in-depth anatomy of a pointe shoe. Alright guys, so this is what you see when you cut a pointe shoe in half. It was really fun to do this. It was also a little bit painful to cut apart pointe shoes. I love pointe shoes. And I know that it was probably painful for a lot of you dancers to watch as well. But it definitely gave me, and I hope it gave you guys, a better understanding of what we ballet dancers are putting on our feet day after day and investing so much money in week after week, month after month. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up down below. Please subscribe to my channel. I am definitely going to be posting regular videos now. I'm so happy to be back and posting videos. Oh, and if you have any video requests, please comment them down below. I'll see you guys next time.